loves, welcome to House of R.Lateish. In today's Sunday reset routine, alongside our deep cleaning motivation, we'll also be decorating for spring as well as completing a quick and easy DIY project to help elevate our living room space. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Sunday reset routine and it motivates you to get some deep cleaning done around your home, or maybe even get a DIY project of your own completed. So if you guys are interested in that kind of content, grab yourself a coffee or a cup of tea, sit back, relax, or you can join me in getting everything that we need done. So let's do this together. For a easy and consistent flow when it comes to cleaning, I like to remove everything off of all the tabletops. So I'm just going to remove them off of the tables and place them on the dining table, as we won't be decorating that area. I want to apologize if the video seems a bit dark. I'm going to do my best to brighten it up as much as possible, but the construction workers are right outside this area of the home working, and they were staring in just a little bit too long, making me feel uncomfortable, so I decided to close the shutters. I hope you guys can understand that, and I hope you guys enjoy or are enjoying this video. Before adding products to my tabletops, I like to go ahead and dust them down, as well as everything that is above them, including the wall. So I'm just going to start off by dusting off all of my paintings and work my way down. Dusting your surfaces before adding something wet to the top of them just allows you to avoid that clumpy, sticky mess that would have occurred if you had added something wet to something dusty. So I do recommend dusting down your surfaces before you go ahead and add your product. I'm using some Pink Stuff glass cleaner. I love to clean my tabletops with a glass cleaner. I know that may sound weird, but it works for me. I would sometimes use a disinfectant as well, but I do choose the window cleaner to clean down my tabletops. It gives it a really good shine without leaving that stickiness. And I'm just using a microfiber cloth to wipe everything down. And to dust down everything, I'm using my Swiffer duster. Springtime is usually the season to refresh your home, so leave down in the comments below, have you guys started any home projects, any home refreshers or upgrades or updates? Let me know in the comments down below. To give my mirrors a streak-free, beautiful shine, I'm going in with my Pink Stuff glass cleaner, but I'm using my handy dandy newspaper. I know if you guys are not new here, you're sick and tired of hearing me say that, but the newspaper just cleans your mirrors and your windows so well. So if you guys have newspapers that you're about to toss, go ahead and give them a second life and clean down your mirrors and windows with them, and you're welcome. This is old school. This is nothing new. I did not invent this. This is just something my mom and us used to do when we were kids. Whenever we were cleaning the house, she would just grab some soapy water. Yes, soapy water, not glass cleaner. She would add some soapy water. We would clean it down with the towel. Make sure you got most of that water up from the towel, and then you would shine the glass with the newspaper, and it always came out perfect. So if you've never tried it before, go ahead and give it a try and let me know what you think about it. Of course, every proper deep cleaning, you have to tackle your baseboards. So I am going to clean these baseboards while I have the couch away from the wall. And to clean them, I'm using my Swiffer duster. And then I'll be going in with my mop. Although not shown, I did go in and mop behind the couch before pushing it back against the wall. And also, while the couch is away from the wall, I decided to go in and vacuum the entire couch down because this couch is heavy, and once it's away from the wall, I want to make sure I get everything done before placing it back in position. shown, I did dust all of the walls down with my Swiffer duster, as well as behind the television, and I also cleaned the television down with my microfiber cloth and some glass cleaner. All I did was spray the glass cleaner onto the microfiber cloth because we do not spray our televisions directly with liquid. So I sprayed it onto my microfiber cloth and cleaned the television down. I just forgot to press record. So now I'm just dusting down the tabletop, and then we're going to go in and clean it down with that glass cleaner as well and a microfiber cloth. I want to apologize if throughout my voice notes you guys can hear hammering and drilling. We are getting some work done around the home, so if you guys can hear that, I do apologize, but I hope it's not that loud in the background, and I hope this voiceover is enjoyable. To decorate the small dresser or table that's behind the couch, I'm going in with my tall white vase, and this is a DIY vase. I got a lot of vases from my mother-in-law, and I just changed the color of most of them because they were really colorful, but I do love the shape of this vase, and I love to keep this corner as a little black and white moment. I don't know, I just love the way that looks over here. Maybe boring to most, but I just love the way that looks. So I'm going in with these really droopy cherry blossom flowers. They're just so cute and so dainty, and I just love the way they hang, and it just keeps this area simple but also really elegant at the same time. To keep that black and white theme going, I'm going in with my white curvy decorative vase, and then to the other end I'm going in with my tall, I guess it's a multiple stem candle holder. Here in Germany they call it an event candle holder, but I'm going in with that with some white candlesticks, and it just looks so cute and so dainty to me. For the top of my stand, I'm going in with some greenery. I just love a pop of greenery around my home, so I'm just going in with some, these are the Christmas stems or the pine stems, the artificial ones that I got from Shein. The white flowers, the droopy flowers, I got from Teddy. I don't have a link for those, but if I can find something similar, I will leave it down below for you guys. But I just love some greenery in my home, so that's why I decided to add greenery there. To decorate my coffee table, I'm basically putting everything back the same way it was. So I'm going to place a double stack of books in one corner and then a single stack. And on top of that single stack, I'm just going to add our coasters as well as my DIY matchstick holder that's in that small vase. And then I'm going to do the same thing but on the opposite sides to the opposite end. So I'm going in once again with a single stack of books and then a double stack of books, And on top of the single stack is where I'm going to add my candlestick holders again. And for the center, we're going back in with my florals, and these are fresh florals. These florals are lasting so long. This is week number 3 and they are still alive. I can't believe it. I went and changed the water because it looked a little gloomy. So I just add a little bit of bleach into the water and add the water in it, and they are just thriving. For the console table that's under my television, I'm going in with my favorite tall vase from Yusk. I absolutely love the look of this vase. And then I'm going in right next to it with a smaller vase from Yusk. And in the tall vase, I wanted to keep that dainty look with the florals and also add in some cherry blossoms. I'm using the pink cherry blossoms as well as some white stems. I'm not too sure what they're called, but I'm going to add them into the tall vase. And my question to you guys is, should I leave the small vase empty or should I add florals to the small vase? Let me know. Does it look better empty or with florals inside it? I feel like, I don't know. I like it with the florals, but I feel like it's a bit much. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. To fill out this vase just a little bit more, I'm going in with these twig-like stems with buds on the tips of them, like they're buds throughout the stems. I wanted something that would help give this area just a little bit more volume, but also not change the color of it. So I decided to go in with this stem. I'm not too sure what it's called, but it looks like flowers are just getting ready to bloom, and I feel like it complements the cherry blossoms, the white cherry blossoms in this vase. What do you guys think? Hubby is finally back home from work, so we're going to go ahead and put up the new curtains. So we ran into a bit of a dilemma with the other window. We could not drill any deeper than the surface. That's why there are so many holes there, but I'm going to fill them in. I don't understand why this home is so complicated. It's like a blind man had construction as his hobby and he built this home, because it absolutely makes no sense. Even the places where we hang lights, where the lights are supposed to be, where the wiring are, you cannot hang certain fixtures up there because you cannot drill into the ceiling. It makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, I digress because I'm going to get frustrated. Anyways, let's go ahead and hang up this curtain. We did manage to drill the holes a little bit lower than the other side, which it's okay because you can barely notice it, but I really wanted the curtains to be close to each other and at the same height so that I can close in that gap in the corner, but it's absolutely fine. I can't do anything about it, and what we cannot change, all right then. So what do you guys think about the gray curtains? I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I like it, but at the same time, I wish I got white curtains. The white would have brightened up the room more. It would have looked cleaner, but at the same time, I also like the gray. Let me know down below if it looks okay to you guys or if we should go for the white, because at this point I'm kind of confused, but I like it, but I also want to change it. The curtains are a little bit too long, but I'm not going to stitch them up with the tape that came with it, and I'm not going to stitch them up with my sewing machine. I'm going to leave it as is because I actually like the way it looks. Now these are blackout curtains because okay I want to put some hooks on the side here so that I can just drape the curtain across, but this is how the living room is looking now. Wow. I wish we could have went up higher on this one, but you can barely notice it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Sunday reset, clean, and decorate with me. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to come back for more home content. We have just begun. There's so many changes coming and you do not want to miss out. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.